Brookhaven just updated, and you can see that on the right. They released a lot of new things. So today, I want to see with you everything that was released in the new game update, which is a really huge update that completely removed them all. My friend also arrived here, but I don't know what happened to him because it looks like he went through some really weird things, and he is pretty hurt. He said, "Did you see? The mall was removed." Look, obviously, I noticed that, but I don't know if he noticed, but there is simply a giant circus here that I want to see with you. And this will stay in the game temporarily for approximately 14 days. So now, the two of us are coming here to see this because this looks perfect. You can see that another update will be released in exactly 7 days, which will release part 2 of the update, which will probably add more games. On the right, you can see that this button appeared where I can get the circus money. He said, "These are tickets, and you can buy things with the tickets." Guys, I can't believe what he said. If this is true, this update is really huge. But I'm looking at the items on the right, and you can see that they really released new things, which I will see with you later because first, I want to see everything that is here at the circus. You can see that we have this right here, which will be released soon. But we also have this other one, which I want to test now. Even my friend arrived here to see this, but I don't know how to play this. Perfect! I am exactly here. And apparently, my friend has to throw some object here. And here, there are many things you can get by playing. There is even a new house that you need 800 tickets for. He said, "That is a lot. It is impossible to get this new house." Look, that is not true. You can definitely get this easily here in the game. So much so that if I get a house in Roblox, here on the right, you can see that we have this new house. And if you don't get this house now, you will never be able to get this house again because it is available temporarily. My friend got this car, and we have to go back to the event, and we have to get as much money as possible to simply be able to buy the things. And there are a lot of cool things here. While my friend is seeing the circus, I want to see everything that is here. You can see that there are several cool items. There is even the new car that was released. We have a new house here too, something totally secret. And this is probably a new house that is hidden back here. And there are also other totally secret things here that will be released in the next update, which arrives exactly in 7 days. Here on the right, these 2 new items were released, but I still can't get them because I need to unlock them. And it looks like my friend wants to play this game, but not even he knows how to play this. I am trying to play this, but it is very hard. I will throw this ball here, but I couldn't do it. So I will see everything that is here in the event. We have this ride that hasn't been released yet because it is under construction, but it looks like it will be huge. We have the movies here, which were already here before. There are the girls and boys bathrooms, and we also have this new car that was released. We have a lot of interesting food, and also this giant ride. And this looks very good. Here we have this ride, and I am coming here now to see what will happen if I get this ball. I just got this balloon, and if I throw it right here, apparently this chair falls into the water. So I am coming back here to throw this, to make my friend fall into the water. Guys, he is sitting right here. So now I threw this ball here, and he simply fell. Now he is laughing here. But guys, we are both going back here because we need to get tickets. So I will throw this item right here, and he just fell into the water. But unfortunately, I didn't get any ticket here on the right. I don't know how I can get this. But now he is coming here to the front, exactly to this ride. He arrived right here, and this ride looks very interesting. You can see that he is on this giant ride, and every time I stay here, I get 50 tickets. And this way I will be able to buy the new house. So I am arriving right here to sit down to get my tickets because I really want to get this. But you can see that this is very interesting. It even looks like my friend is up here, but for some reason, he left from here and simply fell down there. Actually, he is right in this part, and he just fell down there. I think he tried to come with me exactly to the place where I am, but he couldn't. But I really want to see this new car that was released. It looks like it is a very interesting car. We also have this other thing here, and we also have some things inside here. Here, there are drinks, and also popcorn, which looks very different because it looks much nicer than before. You can see that the cinema was modified. Now you can buy popcorn here, and you can watch the movies normally. Guys, you can see that on the right. I got 100 tickets, so I'm coming here to buy something. Meanwhile, my friend is right here, and I don't know what he is doing up here. He said, "I am going to buy the new house." And now he went back there. He really wants to be able to buy a new house. But I had a genius idea. I was exactly in this part, and as soon as this object arrived right here, I received my tickets. So I want to see what happens if I sit exactly here, and right after, I receive the tickets. And for this, I will get this ladder on the right, and I will also get this bed. So now I will have to climb up here, but this will be very hard. So I placed this ladder here, and now I will probably be able to do it. I am even sitting here to see if I will receive the tickets. Perfect! I finally arrived here at the end, but I didn't receive the tickets. They predicted that someone would try to do a bug to get infinite tickets, but I am coming here to buy more things. We have exactly this ride where I can get this gun, and I have to hit all these balloons. Guys, this is a little hard, but I am actually playing well, and this game is really very good. So now I am getting the maximum points possible, and you can see that down here, I have 40 seconds to get all of this. There are many balloons all over the map. Now there are 5 seconds left, and I am finishing getting all the balloons possible. I am actually playing very well. I just received simply 80 tickets here on the right, and that is a lot. Maybe I can buy some items. I can buy this item, or even this other item. Now these other other items I still can't get. I don't even know where my friend is. Apparently, he is right here, and he is really trying hard to get all the tickets possible. Now he went down here, and he will probably get the house that he really wants to get here in Brookhaven. And this is really impressive. It is impressive how much effort he is putting in to get all the items from the update, especially this house that looks very good because it is a giant tree house. But now I will buy this item. Perfect, I bought it. I just received this really weird thing. Here on the right, I got this item, and if I want, I can place it right here. And it is actually pretty cool. It is a totally new item that you have never seen before, especially because it was just released now. But guys, I want to play more games with you, especially this game here that looks very good. And for that, I want my friend to come to this. But my friend is up there, and he simply does not want to leave from there anytime soon. Look, this is not very good because an update was released, but he is not helping me see the things that were released. But this other friend of mine just joined the game, and this will be very good because he will help me see everything that was released here in the update. He said, let's go, and don't ask me why I look like this. Guys, it looks like this player went through some bad things here in Brookhaven, but now I want him to come here to see how this game works, which apparently is a very interesting car game. I am looking here on the right, and it looks like this car was really released in the game. You can buy this if you want because it is right here, but my friend is arriving here, and now I will get this Brookhaven car. It looks like he got this car too, and it is actually very good, and it is a car that you can crash into other cars in the game. But my friend is arriving here, and I will simply crash into his car. Guys, he crashed into my car, but I want to take this car out of here. It even looks like he glitched my car, and for some reason, my car is arriving right here and simply went flying. And this was the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me. But he is arriving right here, and I really want to get out of here, and he is trying to help me do that. But guys, it is really very hard. I want to take this car off the map, but I am not managing to do it. We are even trying one more time, and I almost managed to do it. He said, it is very hard. It is easier to buy the car, right? And what he said is actually true. It is much easier for me to buy this car. But now I am getting out of here, and we have to play a very specific game, which is exactly this one, because this one gives a lot of money. He even arrived right here. Now I will throw this balloon in this part, and he just fell. But here on the right, I did not get any tickets. For some reason, I did not get anything when I hit him here, and it doesn't make sense that this ride is not working. But I'm looking on the right, and this item is available for VIPs, so I can place this item right here. And guys, this is very good. He even arrived right here, and I can hit the balloon in this part, and he will simply fall. Guys, this is really the best update in the game. Now I will hit here again, and he simply fell. And here we have the balloons that you can get. My friend is even still here, and I don't know how many tickets he has already gotten. He even said 600. That means he got 600 tickets, and that is a lot. Here we have the movies if you want to see them, but here we have a place that we have not seen before. So I am coming here with this car, and this friend of mine is coming running here behind, especially because he thinks I forgot about him, and he will have to get in the car here. Now I am coming exactly here to see what is here. You can see that we have several interesting foods that you can get here. There is also this ice cream, but this is not new. Now this really is new. This here is also new, and this is also new. There is really a lot of new stuff in the update, but my friend said 700. That means he will get the new house at any moment here in Brookhaven. Even this friend of mine is coming back here, and we are his cheering squad. We are cheering for him to be able to do this, to finally get the new Brookhaven house, which is one of the most important things of all. And as soon as he comes back here, he will literally get 800 tickets in Brookhaven. So it looks like he is finally coming back here after a long time, and now he got 800 tickets. This is really very good. But actually, he went up again, and now finally came back here. But guys, now he is arriving here to basically buy the new house. Look, this is very good. He will finally be able to buy this new house, which is a very expensive house. So I am arriving here running because I want to see him buying this. And I don't know if he already bought it, but he teleported, so he probably bought it. Guys, I am arriving here, and he has to get his new house. You can see that now he finally got the new house that was released, which is really a giant house. This other friend of mine said, I am going to save money to buy the other car. Okay, that is very weird. I thought he was going to see the new house that was released, but he is going back to the circus to buy the new car that was released. And this is really very different. I didn't expect that he would do that, but this will be very good because then we will be able to get everything that is here. There is even this interesting car, and also this really weird thing. But now the two of us have to see what this new Brookhaven house is like. We have this really weird thing here, and I have no idea what this is. There are even these two buttons, which apparently take us up here. Look, this is very cool because this will prevent people from robbing the safe. So now I am arriving here. And guys, this house is really very interesting. You can see that there is a lot of food, and there are also several floors up here, and I basically want to see all of them. My friend is arriving here to simply eat food, and this is the first thing he is doing. Meanwhile, I am going up here, but I can also go down here, and here I will have access to a very interesting room, and it is a very beautiful room. We also have this room, which is a very interesting room. We also have this giant bedroom, which has this very interesting painting, and it also has this clothes rack. We also have this very weird bathroom, and I don't know what this is, but it really looks like this is the toilet. I hope it is not, especially because this is very strange. My friend finally arrived here. He said, I am going to test this. Okay, go ahead. I don't know where this toilet is, but I think he has to come here to the front. But this house is giant, so it will take a long time for him to find this. Now he went up here, simply in this library, which is a very interesting library. And this is at the top of the house. But right up here, we have a very interesting place that has this very weird door, and you have to do a parkour to get up here. But guys, I am coming here because I want to see everything that is in this house. I am going up here like this, and my friend is sitting right here. Apparently, he is going to do the drawings, and it looks like this friend of mine is here getting the maximum tickets possible to test the new car that was released. But now I am coming here to the front, and I can also go down here to a very different place. It is a very weird room that is close to the bathroom, so I will have to go down here. I am coming here to the bathroom, and this bathroom is very weird. It is the weirdest bathroom I have ever seen because everything will fall down here exactly on the players who are here. But now I am coming here to the front, and I will have to go back up here again, and I will have to go back here to do this giant parkour and finally have access to a secret place in the house that few people will have access to. There is even this sign here saying that it is dangerous. This place is very dangerous, but I am looking here, and we also have a secret letter. We have these very weird binoculars that I can use to spy on players, and we also have this telescope where I can sit here, but I can't see anything. I thought that maybe this would work, but apparently this item doesn't work, and this is the tallest house in Brookhaven. There is no house in the game taller than this one. We also have this place, and it has this campfire. But my friend finally got the 400 tickets. He is even coming here to the front to buy it, and I even want to see what he is going to buy because he really has to get the new car. There are two things he can buy. He can buy this car or even this cannon, and I hope he buys the car. He said, you can buy the car later. I am going to buy a cannon. Guys, this can't be true. He is going to buy a cannon, and I don't even know what this item does. But now he arrived right here, and he just got this Roblox item, which he placed in this part, and I don't know what this item does. I only know that he got inside there, and now it looks like he is going to go flying at any moment. He actually went flying, and this is the best item of all. Now I am coming here to test this item, and apparently he is also coming here. Guys, I am going to get inside here, but he arrived right here. Apparently, he is pressing the buttons to change the direction I am going. Now I am simply going to go flying at any moment. You can see that I went flying very far away, and this is very weird. This really is the best update of all. But now he has to give me this item. He said, I can't give you the item. Okay, it was obvious that this would happen, but now I got inside here, and I am pressing these buttons to change the direction I am going, and I want to go flying and arrive exactly at the mountain, and I actually managed to do that. So now I am carrying him, and we are both going to go flying at the same time. I am even going flying here, and this is very weird, especially because we both went flying. Everyone knows that Brookhaven updated, and they released this circus, released a new house, and many very interesting toys. But today, I want to see with you all the secrets of the update. So for this, I called this friend because he will help me do this. He said, you played all the games, but you forgot one. Look, I don't know what game he is talking about that I ended up forgetting, because I played all these games. All the games that are here I ended up playing. But now he is coming here running, and I am following him, but I don't know where he is going. Guys, he is arriving right here, and here on the right you can see that I have many tickets, but he is talking about this game. I simply forgot about this game. So now I will grab this ball, and I will throw it right here to see if I am doing well. And it is really very easy to hit this. So I am throwing it many times here to get the maximum points possible. But guys, this started to move, and it really is a bit harder than it looks. But I am actually doing very well. And in the end, I got 16 points, but there are only 10 seconds left to finish. So I have to hit the maximum possible. Perfect! I hit 2 more, and now the time is over. I want to see how many points I got. On the right, it did not show how many points I got. I simply got nothing, even though I was supposed to receive many interesting things. And if I get 40 points, I will get a totally different ball. So I will try to hit 40 points so I can get this ball on the right. So I am throwing it many times here, and this time I will play seriously. I almost got it, and unfortunately, I did not get the necessary score to get the secret ball. He said, try again. You have enough time. Guys, what he said is true. So I will play again until I get the 40 points needed. I am almost getting it, but again, I did not get it, and I will have to do this a 3rd time. Meanwhile, my friend is coming right here to play with this ride, which is basically a Ferris wheel. And again, I almost got it. I am starting to get angry because I am so close to getting the secret item, but I am missing just a little bit to get it. But finally, I am getting this, and I am very close to getting it. Now I finally got 40 points, and I got this secret item. It took a while, but I got it. And now my friend came back here just to see the item that I got. You can see that now I have this ball, which is a very interesting ball. It is a totally secret basketball that I am sure you have never seen before. And if you do not get this in the event, you will never get this ball again. But I will give this to my friend. He said, I can't grab it. Okay, so only I can grab this ball. This is really very sad. But now I am coming back here to buy other things. I have 1,200 points, so I can buy a lot of things. But I will not buy this house because my friend already bought it. Now I will buy this item, and I will also buy the new car. I will buy this bear, and lastly this item here. Now I have all these items, and my friend has this item here, which is literally a very interesting house. But now we are leaving here to test everything that was released. Here on the right, I will grab this item, and you can get this item if you have the VIP game pass. But my friend climbed up here. Now I can grab this balloon and simply throw it here so that he falls down here. But I can also grab this other item on the right, which is basically like this. It is really a very beautiful item and totally unique. I can also grab this item, which is a very interesting item to sell things, because you can sell drinks and many cool things. Like this part of the game where they're selling a lot of food. There are many interesting items here. But on the right, I can also grab this bear, which apparently is a giant bear. And you can sit here. Even my friend arrived here, and it is really a giant bear, and it is like a chair. But on the right, I want to grab the new car that was released. You can see that it is very different because it is the smallest car of all. Now even my friend arrived here. He said, I can't grab this car. Look, you can't, because this car is paid. Here on the right, I can do many modifications, and for some reason, I can change the wheel, but this car seems like it doesn't have wheels. I can also change the suspension, which does not change anything, but now this car is very fast, and it is very weird to control this. But guys, I have to give this car to my friend too, because he does not have this car. So I just grabbed this car for him, and now there are two identical cars, and he can drive one of them. But I want to do a race. I want to see if this car is really very fast. So he is coming back here to the back to do this race. And it will be the most important race of all, because we will know if this car is really very fast. And I am simply ready to start the race. But I want to know if he is ready. Okay, it looks like this started, and I already started in front, and he started very slow. But by accident, I crashed my car, and he simply crashed into me. But now I am coming here, and I ended up winning against my friend. So much that he just grabbed the fastest car of all. Look, this is not very fair because I have the smallest car of all, and also the slowest car of all. And now I will do a race against a car that is very fast. But I will stay right here, and I am ready to start the race, because I am not afraid of him, even though I should be. I am coming a bit more forward so that this is fair. And now the race started. But guys, he started very ahead, and he really ended up winning against me. And for some reason, he did not stop accelerating. And this proves that my car is very slow, and he crashed into my car. Look, this was not fair at all. He said, I will grab another car, and it will be more fair this time. Look, I don't know what car he is going to grab, but he grabbed this car. And I really think this will be very fair. But I also want to see with you the new house that was released. And I want to find out if it has a safe. But I am ready to start the race, and I am also ready to win against him. And now it finally started. But guys, he also started in front, which means maybe his car is better. But both cars have basically the same speed. So much that he finally stopped this. And now we have to see the new house that was released, which my friend simply has. But to do this, I will grab this item on the right, and I will place it right here. Now I have to aim at his house, and basically fly away. And this way I will be able to get close to his house more easily. Now I will have to go up here by pressing exactly this button. Done! Now I am going up here because I want to see if this house has a safe. And probably this house does not have a safe because it does not make sense to have a safe. And it is a very giant house. But my friend finally arrived here, and he grabbed this car, which for some reason he brought here. Look, I don't know what he wants to do, but I came down here to observe the things that he is doing. Now this thing is coming down here, and probably this will break his car. So much that his car simply stayed still all this time. I don't know what happened, but I want to take this car up here. And guys, incredibly, this is working. The car is going up here, and nothing special is happening. But now the car is totally bugged, and I don't know what happened here. But now his car was destroyed. Look, I am sorry. I did not expect that his car would be destroyed, but this really is the end of his car. But it looks like he came back here, and this time he grabbed a smaller car. But on the right, I will grab this car, which is even smaller than his car. And now I am ready to come here, but I don't know if this will be easy. So I will have to go up here, but it will be very hard because my car can't go up here. So my friend will have to help me. And you can see that now he placed a ladder and is trying to get me up here, but it is very hard. So I will press the letter H and simply leave here by accident. That was not what I wanted to do. Now I pressed H again, and by accident, I left here again. And I am almost going up here. I was really very close. And now I finally did it. So much that I'm going up here again, and finally this worked. The car really managed to go up here, but my friend is stuck here. He is trying to get out, but he can't. Really, my friend is stuck down here. But guys, unfortunately, my car can't go up here, exactly in this Roblox house. And this house is giant. I want to see the secrets that are in this house. But my friend could not come here, so I will carry him so that he can finally come here. Perfect! Now he arrived, and he came inside here, and he is already going up here to see what is here. There are rooms that I have not even seen yet, but I am first seeing what is outside here. You can see that there is nothing special. Really, what matters is inside the house. I can go up here, and I will get access to the kitchen, which has a completely new item. We have this stove here, and there are many interesting things here. And there is also a ladder at the back door, and I am almost sure that my friend fell from here because he is waiting for this elevator to come down here. And this is literally an elevator. Now finally he is coming up here again after such a long time. So much that he is arriving here. Finally he is coming up here, but his house is very different. I can come right here, and if I want to escape from the player, I can stay here in the window. He said, what a weird house. Does it have a safe? From what it looks like, this house does not have a safe. Unfortunately, I did not find the safe because it basically does not exist. But we have this very interesting room. So I am coming back here because I want to see this room. So much that I will have to go down here, and I will have to find out where I need to go to find this room. I think I will have to go up here like this. And finally, I arrived here. Here we have the weirdest bathroom of all. But right on this wall, there is a very secret thing. You can see that inside here there is nothing, but probably the safe was supposed to be here. And they forgot to put a safe, which is really very weird. We also have this chest here that does not work, and this other chest also does not work. But my friend is coming up here, and I am following him because I want to see everything that is in this secret house. So I am going up here, and we have a library, and apparently he is doing drawings. I will let him do his drawings because meanwhile, I want to see these notebooks. They are notebooks that you can draw on, which were released in a past update. But I can leave here and basically do a very interesting parkour, where I will have to go up here like this until I get to this other floor, which has this very weird sign that I can modify. There is this sign, and also this other sign, where it says that girls cannot enter here. I will put another sign here, and it says that only girls can enter here. And there are many interesting signs. But I am coming here, and I can turn off the light, but I cannot use this telescope, which is probably the most interesting item of all, and it would be very good if this worked so that I could see the stars. But guys, my friend is coming right here, but he is coming in a very different way because he is coming very carefully, and because of that, he is coming here very slowly, and he is having difficulties doing this. So much that he jumped and fell down there, but actually, he did not fall all the way. Now he really fell, and this friend of mine is not very smart, so I am leaving here. Here we have a secret room. I don't know how to get to this room. Here there are new closets that I have never seen before, but I will have to go down here just to get to the closet and see everything that is in that room. So I am arriving right here, but I think I will have to go down here like this. And I just found a totally secret room that I have never seen before, where I can even watch television, but I did not find the room that I am looking for. Now for some reason, my friend is coming up here, so much that he is calling me here. I don't know what he wants to show. He said, there is a secret button here, but I am looking, and it is true, there is a secret button, and if he presses this, the stairs disappear. You can see that the stairs are going up here, and you can protect yourself from players who want to come into your Roblox house. But now I have to leave here, and I just arrived in a secret room. It is the first time I have come to this room, but I want to access the totally secret room that I still have not been able to access, which is exactly this room. Guys, it is very hard to go there, but now I am going up here, and maybe I have to go to this part. But again, I will go to a place where I have already been. Now I arrived right here, and I will go up these stairs. Now I finally managed to access the room that I really wanted to see. We have these closets here, and this house is very interesting. It really is the biggest house of all. But now I want to see with you all the secrets that were released in the update. But guys, my friend changed the house. He said, let's see everything that was released because we haven't even seen half yet. And what he said is true. So he grabbed this motorcycle. And for those who don't know, the cinema was totally modified. We now have this place to get popcorn, which is something that did not exist before. So my friend will have to take me because I want to see all the things that changed. So he arrived right here. But if I come here to the cinema, I will get access to this new, very interesting place, which is even tilted, but nothing else changed besides that. This door is now red, and before it was not red. I am looking right here, but nothing much changed. Actually, it looks like this camera changed. Before, if I came here to the mall, you could get the popcorn here, because down here there was nothing. The door did not change color, and nothing much else was modified here. There were not as many changes as I thought. Now I am leaving here, and for some reason, my friend is here, looking at this time. He said, what will happen in 12 minutes? Look, I also don't know. I only know that this is very weird. We will have to wait to see exactly what will happen here. But guys, this ride is still not available. And you can see that this ride is giant. So I really want to visit this ride. Even my friend is arriving here, and it will release in 7 days. And it really looks like this is giant, but it was not released in this update because it is very big, and they could not finish it in time. So that is why part 2 will release in 7 days. I will grab this item on the right while my friend is standing here, and I will place this item in this part, but I couldn't do it. So much that I'm coming outside here, and I placed this item right here, but now it looks like he is coming inside here. And guys, he will be launched here and will fly away at any moment. You can see that now he disappeared, but I want to do something different. I am changing the aim of this cannon a little bit to basically shoot down here, and I don't know what will happen now, especially because it is aiming here at the ground, so I will be launched at any moment. You can see that I flew away. But now I am coming here with this motorcycle to see what will happen. I cannot go inside here, but I will use the lying down animation on the right to see what will happen if I get launched here. And you can see that this glitched a lot. Really, many weird things happen. But now I am coming back here, and he also noticed that new bathrooms were released. There is the boys' bathroom and also the girls' bathroom. But I want to see what will happen in 9 minutes because I have no idea. He said, I think there will be a fireworks show. And that actually makes sense. But now I am arriving here at the airport, and I will press this button, and now I will fall on top of the new ride that was released. So I am arriving exactly here, and I am sure this will work. Perfect! I managed to arrive here without much difficulty, but I don't know where my friend is. And actually, it looks like he is down here, and he just fell on the ground because he has seen me here, but he doesn't know how to come up here. So I will watch the fireworks show exactly on top of this tower, and the show starts in 7 minutes. Now there are 6 minutes left, so I will wait 6 minutes to see what will happen. Now there are several players here, and the show will start in 3 minutes. There is really little time left, but I came down here, and I just grabbed an interesting chair so that the players can sit. Now there is only 1 minute left, and there are several players here to see what will happen. There are even 7 seconds left. Even I want to see what will happen here. And you can see that now the fireworks started. This is really very interesting. It is launching several fireworks here, and actually, there were very few. I expected much more. Guys, today I want to take a trip that's going to be really important in Brookhaven, so for that, I invited my friend because we're going to rent a boat and travel really far away. He's calling me now. He said, let's travel, so it's time to go. But first we have to get ready. But he grabbed a hammer and also an axe. I don't know why he picked those 2 items. He said, it's to survive in case an accident happens. Look, no accident is going to happen, and you can leave those items at home. It's not a problem. Now he's going back to his house to return those Roblox items, since we don't need them. He's really overreacting by bringing survival items for our Roblox trip. For those who don't know, this trip will be by boat, but I'm taking my car, and now we have to come up front, because this is going to be the best trip ever. Now he finally got in here, but guys, I have to go to the beach, because that's where I can rent boats. There are a bunch of interesting boats here, so I'm going to park my car right next to his car. And apparently this player is the lifeguard. If someone feels bad here at the beach, he's the one who's going to help. His job is really important. But now we're getting to the front, and I want to see how much it costs to rent this yacht, or even this smaller boat. I want to see which one is cheaper. But now he got right here. He said, the yacht is $5,000, and the other one is free, and it's yours. Guys, he's giving one of the boats away, because this one costs $5,000. It's really expensive, and this one is free, and will be 100% ours. I don't know why he's giving this boat away, but I'll definitely take the free boat since it looks really interesting. Now he went back there, and finally opened the gate. Now we officially managed to come up front, and my friend is also coming here. This boat is really interesting. It's a 100% luxury boat, but in this case we got this one. He's driving here. Look, I'm seriously thinking about the possibility of switching and taking the yacht for the trip. I want to see what my friend thinks. But now he came closer. He said, this other boat is free, and if it's free, it means it's good. Look, that's not exactly true. If the boat is free, it's probably bad, but I think it's fine. Now we're coming here. I'm sitting here on the boat, and now we're finally moving forward. I'm not really sure where we're going, but we're probably going really far away to fish, because I do have the fishing rod. I'm ready to fish. But my friend changed his avatar, and he handed me this box. I don't know what's in this box. He said, this box has fishing clothes. Put them on. Okay, I'll use this box, because it's going to be really important. So I'm going back here to get a fisherman avatar, and perfect, now I look like this. But it seems like once again my friend is the one driving, because he's going to move forward here. I'm not exactly sure where he's going, but now it looks like it started raining. Look, this doesn't seem very good. I'm starting to think we should stop and go back home. Apparently he disagreed, and now he's coming forward. But guys, it's really hard to see anything. I just can't see what's in front of us. So the chance of him crashing the boat got a lot higher, and because of that he slowed down and is coming forward at a much lower speed. But guys, I really can't see anything. I'm sure this is terrible, but it looks like there's an island up ahead that he crashed into. Guys, this is terrible. The boat is on fire, and there's even smoke coming out. I don't know what he just did. I only know that now we're stuck on a totally unknown island. Look, this is really bad, but I'm coming up here to see if we can fix this. But it looks like the engine is completely broken, and we need a mechanic to get out of here. Only a mechanic can fix this, but maybe there's a mechanic on this island. So I'm coming up here, because it looks like there are some houses here that are actually pretty different. I'm arriving to check this out, but actually it looks like these houses are destroyed. He's even looking at this. I don't know where we just ended up. I only know that this doesn't look very good. It looks like this house actually had a worse fate than we did. My friend crashed his boat right here, but this house, even though it's on the island, is completely destroyed. Now I'm carefully coming over to see what's on this island, but it looks like he ran through here, so I'm running too. But on this island, it seems like there aren't any people. We're basically in the middle of nowhere. There are lots of boxes thrown around here. This is really strange, because it looks like someone was trapped on this island all this time. But he's staring at me here. He said, the light is on. That's a good sign. Look, I don't think the light is on. Maybe this is just the sun. But my friend is coming right here. He pressed a button that basically turned off the light. Guys, this island actually has electricity. That's really weird. That means we'll be able to get help more easily. But it also means there's someone here with us. But we don't know where this person is. Now I'm coming back here to check what's in this box. My friend came here too, and he's checking it as well. But it looks like there's only food in here. He said said, food is useless for our situation. Actually, food is the most important thing right now, because it will help us survive longer than normal. But it looks like the rain finally stopped. You can see that it's not raining anymore, which is really good, because at least we won't get sick in the middle of the rain. While my friend is looking for something here, I'm going to walk around the island to see what I can find. You can see that there are a lot of pillars here. There are pillars in several places, and also boxes in many spots. I don't know how this box got all the way up here, or how that other one ended up over there. This place is definitely really weird, but we need wood to build some interesting things. The problem is, back at my house, I told my friend to throw the axe away. So he threw the axe and the hammer away, which are two things that would be really important right now. But actually, he still has those items. He said, I didn't throw them away. I had forgotten what I was supposed to do. Guys, my friend forgetting that was really good. He forgot to throw away the axe, and because of that he still has it, which is going to help us. So he gave it to me. This axe is going to be really important, and he also gave me the hammer. But now I'm coming right here, because I'll have to break this to basically build a house. After all, the houses that are here don't have roofs. I need to make a house with a roof to protect us, so I'm breaking this to make a roof. Meanwhile, my friend is checking out everything around here. But guys, it's really hard to break this, and apparently he found this thing that's like a house, and he's basically sleeping there. Guys, I think I'll sleep too for now, especially because I'm really tired after everything that happened. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Our boat is completely wrecked, all because my friend crashed here on this island. So now I'm coming over to sleep too, because tomorrow is going to be a really important day. So I'll rest here and sleep. Guys, I was sleeping here, and I started hearing some really weird sounds. I don't know what's happening. It looks like he's still sleeping here, but something is going on outside. Actually, there's a player right here. I don't know what this player is doing here, and I also don't know if he's real. So I showed up right here to check if it's a real person, and if it is, I don't know what he's doing here in the middle of nowhere. It looks like he also said hi, so I'm coming over to talk to him here in Roblox, but I'm holding the axe for my safety. He said, I've been trapped on this island for 2 years. Guys, but I don't know how he survived, and I also don't know if what he's saying is true, because I've never seen him before. So he could be anyone, and he might even be someone who just got here and saw us. So I want to know where his boat is. I said, and where's your boat? If you came here, it's somewhere. Seriously, he has to say that right now. My friend got up and just realized what happened. He came over here and he's holding the axe, but that scared him and now he ran away. He just ran off for no reason, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff here. It looks like he's running away from my friend and he got right here, but my friend is not very happy, and he's kind of right because this player showed up out of nowhere. This whole time we were literally alone on this island. We built this house here to sleep in, and suddenly an intruder showed up. So it really makes sense that my friend is angry, but you can see there's a lot of money here. There's approximately $50 million. This is really a lot of money, and maybe this explains a lot. He said, don't touch my money or you'll regret it, but he said that really seriously. He really seems very angry, so I came right here because I want to know what he's doing. But my friend is looking back here, and it looks like he got surprised because he saw this secret button. He came right here and is trying to understand what it is, but the scientist showed up. He pressed this button, and now my friend fell back here. Guys, he ran out of there. I don't know what just happened. I just know my friend is lying here. Guys, I'm carrying him to a safer place, but I don't know where he's going. This scientist is really weird. Now it looks like he's coming up here, but unfortunately I can't see what he's doing, but it looks like he's coming to take that boat. Guys, this is terrible, because if he takes that boat and manages to fix it, he's going to leave without us. But I can't abandon my friend. He said, grab that green drink. It's going to heal me. Apparently he's talking about this, so I'm going back here to get it. I don't know what this drink is. I just know it glows a lot. It's a drink I've never seen before, so I'm bringing it right here so my friend can drink it. And apparently he got a lot better. He said, I'm better than ever. But look, there's a problem. He's stealing our Roblox boat, and I'm really serious. We need to go there urgently before our only chance to escape disappears. So I'm running over here because this is going to be really important, and my friend is also running over here. Guys, I'm getting up front. I'm going to have to climb up here like this, and our boat is still there. It really hasn't left yet, which is very good. But now he left. Guys, he took our boat, and now he's leaving. This is really terrible because he's heading out up front, and he disappeared with our Roblox boat. He said, we lost our only chance to get out of here. Look, I know that, but now we have an even bigger problem because it's getting dark, and we have to survive the night in this completely destroyed house. And we have to be even more careful so people don't show up and scare us here in Roblox. So he grabbed this item, and we're going back here to basically take care of everything. Guys, we need food, so I'm looking through this to see if I can find any food, but I'm thinking about doing something different. We have other boxes here, and I haven't checked what's inside these boxes yet, so I'm coming over to check all of them. But maybe the scientist already took most of the stuff. I just found food. We have this banana, and also this apple. I want to see what my friend just found now. He's looking here, and he also found food. I'm checking this other box to see if I find anything else, because we need some kind of technology to call for help, or else we'll be stuck here forever. Just like the scientist that stayed here, but he left a lot of money here, and there's a chance he might come back to get his money. But guys, now it's nighttime. It's completely dark. I can't see anything at all. You can tell we're in the middle of nowhere, really far from the city, but my friend managed to find a flashlight. Look, this is going to be really good. That flashlight will definitely save us from anything evil that might be on this island. But he's coming back here, and apparently he turned on the light. light. Now there's more light in this house, and that's actually really good, and we have to survive here. But he can't use too much battery. The more battery he uses, the less time we'll survive. But he found this really weird box that he's checking now, and for some reason there's a strange light back here that apparently comes from the post. But guys, I'm really scared that something might show up here, especially because I don't know what to expect on this island. But I'm going to take the chance and sleep a little to rest, because tomorrow is going to be a really important day. But guys, now it's morning. It's completely daytime. A lot of time has passed, but for some reason my friend is up front. But actually, this isn't my friend. It's actually a ghost. He said, I guided your friend to this island so you would be lost forever. Look, I don't know what he's talking about, but this is really weird, especially because there's a ghost in front of me. Now he disappeared, but actually he showed up behind me, and now he disappeared again. But guys, I just woke up here, and it looks like my friend is calling me. He said, you had a nightmare? Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. It really was a nightmare, which is actually really good, because none of that was real. But I don't know why he suddenly woke me up. It looks like he wants me to follow him, because he's going up front into the middle of nowhere. Guys, after everything that happened, I'm a little scared to go up front, but now I'm going too. And it really is raining a lot, but he got this item that will let us communicate with the world, because this is like a radio. But I don't know what we can do with it. Actually, my friend has this item, and it might be really important. Now he gave me the flashlight to light up the area while he turns the radio on and talks to players around the world. He's going to speak through that radio, and this satellite will send the signal to the city so they can finally rescue us, because we're stuck here on this island. Guys, while he's talking here, I'm going to take the opportunity to break this wood, because we urgently need wood in Roblox to continue building our house. But now it's finally getting light. You can see it stopped raining, and it's basically sunrise again. We're spending another day on this island far away from the city, but I want to see if it worked, if someone heard our call for help. He said, I don't know if anyone heard my call for help. Okay, that's really sad, and honestly really scary, because if nobody heard it, that means we're going to be stuck here forever. We'll hope that someone heard it and knows we're here in the middle of nowhere. But personally, I think that's really unlikely. But actually, there's a helicopter here. It's arriving on this island, and saw that we're right here. Guys, this is so good. He really came here to rescue us. And apparently the firefighter said, come here quickly, this island is cursed. Look, I don't know what he's talking about. I just know I'm going over there fast. I'm getting in, and my friend came too. And finally we were saved. Now he's flying up here, and we're finally flying far away. Guys, it's really good that we were rescued, and now we're finally going to be able to go back home. But one thing I didn't understand is why he said this island is cursed. That doesn't make any sense to me. But now we're arriving back home, and finally the fog disappeared. You can see the fog is gone now. We're being taken to the hospital. Perfect. We arrived here, but it looks like we'll have to follow him inside. But guys, I'm pretty sure I'm fine, so I'm coming right here. He's checking if I'm okay. My friend came right here. He said, drink lots of water. You're dehydrated. Okay, I'll do that. Now he's coming to check on my friend since he's feeling really bad. But I'm heading out of here, and for some reason that ghost is right in front of me again. He showed up out of nowhere, and apparently he's laughing at me. He said, this isn't over. Things are going to get even worse. That was really weird. And again he disappeared. I really don't know what just happened. Today I want to play Brookhaven for 24 hours, because here in the city there are several jobs. You can work at the restaurant, you can work at the mall. So today I want to really work during the games hours to see what it's like to be stuck in Brookhaven for 24 hours. So now I'm coming here, because this is going to be my first job ever, but I don't know exactly what position I'll get in the company. He said, you're going to deliver the pizzas. Get ready! Okay, this sounds very important. It's now 6 in the morning, and it's basically sunrise. So I have to start my job quickly. I'm actually really prepared. But guys, I didn't understand what they deliver. Here it says they deliver pizza, but this is a restaurant that only sells hamburgers, and I still don't get it. Apparently he picked this up, and he handed it to me. He said, deliver it to the orange house, and be quick because time is ticking. Okay, I'll have to run over here, exactly to the orange house. So now I'm running back here, but my bike isn't very fast. Actually, this is the slowest bike of all. And now I'm arriving up front, but I don't know which of these is the orange house. This house looks like the one I should go to, but it's completely red. As far as I can tell, this house is totally orange. So that's exactly the house I should go to. Now I'm arriving here in front, and finally I'm doing really well on my first job. I'm arriving exactly here, and I'm pressing this button so he can get his food, because I have to deliver this to the customer. And apparently he's arriving here, and I didn't know he was also here. He said, good thing you're working at least once in your life. And I really have a bad reputation in Brookhaven. I'm famous here in the city because I don't work, and they all know it. So I'm here to change that and prove that I really work. But now I'm coming back here because I have very important things to do. I still have more deliveries to make, so I'm coming back to the restaurant. Perfect! I arrived right here, and I want to see where the next delivery will be, especially because in a little while, as the day changes and it gets a bit later, I'm basically going to change jobs, since I'm going to spend 24 hours in Brookhaven. So I'll change jobs several times. But he picked up this delivery, and he said, take this to the front of the orange house. It's my brother's house. Okay, that's pretty interesting, because I didn't know he had a brother. So this delivery is definitely very important. But he went back to making his his food. So now I'm coming here, and I already know exactly where I have to go. I just need to get in front of his brother's house and deliver the food. This is really going to be very easy, and there's no way to mess it up. Guys, I'm arriving here, and this is the orange house, but this house disappeared, and I don't know what's happening, but the house is gone. This is the orange house, and this is the house that's in front of the orange house, but there's nothing here. I don't know what happened. I really have no idea, but there's a house that just vanished. Even this friend of mine is coming out here. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like he's very scared. He said, "This is really weird. Every day someone disappears." And guys, this is true. There's a big mystery happening in the city because people suddenly disappear, and also we don't remember the past. We simply don't know how we got here. The only thing we know is that basically, this city is very weird, and it needs to be investigated. It's now 9 in the morning, and I'm coming here to my next job. Now I work at the police station, but I'm not a regular police officer. I'm part of a job that's practically secret. So now I'm going to have to go up here into a totally secret room because this is my friend who's going to help me with this. He said, "Actually, we're coworkers. Don't call me a friend." Okay, he's a pretty weird player, but he picked up this box, which he handed over here, and it's probably my clothes. So I'm coming back here to put it on. Perfect. Now I look like this. I really am part of the FBI. And now it's 10 in the morning. But apparently he's calling me. And guys, I'm going to have to follow him because I don't know what the investigation is going to be now. The one we're going to do. So I'm arriving right here and he's coming up front. He said, "I'm investigating the disappearance of people." Okay, this is really important because I've already seen people disappearing and this really isn't a joke. It's a very serious thing. Now he's arriving here in front. And for those of you who don't know, right here there's a player who disappeared. The player who lived in this house disappeared and his brother just realized that and simply collapsed on the ground. He really can't believe that his brother disappeared. I imagine this must be very sad. His brother disappeared and now he's right here on the ground. He said, "What was your brother doing before he vanished?" Look, that's a terrible question to ask at a moment like this, especially since his brother disappeared. So definitely asking these things isn't very nice. He said he was going crazy. He was saying that nothing we see is real. Okay, that's really weird because everything we see here feels very real. I really think his brother lost his mind and ended up vanishing into the forest, and maybe he'll come back soon. But he's arriving here. It looks like he has something very important to say. He said, "This doesn't make sense because many disappear after questioning our reality." Okay, if several people disappear after wondering if this is true, or if the city we live in is actually a simulation, that means those people are literally right, and nothing we are seeing is real. But I believe that's a lie. It's just that his brother is lying here on the ground. Now I'm coming back to the car. He came back here too, and it looks like he arrived right here and is coming into this house. I don't know exactly what happened here, but it seems like my friend is in this area, and some crime happened back here that apparently he's involved in. So I'm coming right here, and if my friend is involved in a crime, that's terrible. Now it's already 2 in the afternoon, and time is passing really fast, but I'm arriving here to see everything that's going on. He said, "I didn't do anything. When I got home, it was already like this." Okay, that's really weird. When he came back to his house, he found this thing in his backyard, which is basically a crime scene. He said, "How does a crime scene suddenly show up in your backyard?" But my friend also doesn't seem to know, especially because he's also very confused. And guys, this is really sad, and actually it's weirder than it looks. Now this player is writing everything down, and I'm writing too, just to make it seem like I'm doing something important, when actually I'm pretending to write. Now he's looking here, and apparently he's calling me. I don't know what's going on, but he's calling me back here to say something important. So now I'm coming here too, and I want to see what he has to say. He said, "I think that police officer is a criminal." And guys, if that's true, that's really bad, because this police officer is very important. He basically saves the population. So if he turns out to be a bad person, that's really going to be bad, and maybe this will be the end of the city. He said, "I need you to become a police officer and watch what he does." Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll become a police officer, and that way, I'll know if he really is the person making others disappear. It's now exactly 4 in the afternoon, and we are both taking care of the city. We are watching here to see who's going to disappear, because every time someone disappears, the person's house disappears too, and ends up looking exactly like this. So if someone disappears here, we'll know immediately. But now he's coming here to the front, and he said, "Let's get food. I'm hungry." Okay, now we're coming up front to get food, but for those of you who don't know, something very important happened. We have the police station here, and this friend of mine is in jail for a short time, just so the investigation can happen properly. Now he arrived right here, but the person who works here is not working, and that's a little weird. My old boss who's here isn't working. His car is still here, and now we have to check his house. I said, "Go to his house. It's the red house," and he has to go there urgently. So now this police officer is coming up front, and we have to check his house. In fact, his house is right here, and it apparently just disappeared. Guys, this is really weird. This only proves that this police officer is innocent, and he's not the one making people disappear. disappear. He said, it's normal for them to disappear. The city has always been like this. I'm already used to it. Okay, he's already used to it, but I'm not, especially because this is very weird. Every time someone disappears, that person is replaced, and someone else comes to live in that person's old house. This plot of land has already been rebuilt, and that's really weird. Now finally the FBI is coming here too, because they have to investigate this. He's even going upstairs now, and it's 5 in the afternoon, slowly starting to get dark, but he's writing all of this down, and he said, it's 5 o'clock, and another innocent player has disappeared. And that's true. And guys, my goal is to play Brookhaven for 24 in-game hours, but I'm scared I'll disappear before that, and end up not completing the challenge, especially because everyone is disappearing. But I have a question for this police officer. Apparently he left my friend alone, right at the police station. It's already really late now, and he finally realized his mistake. So now he's coming back here to get his car, and this police officer is also coming here. And we're all coming here, because we have to check if my friend is okay. We're coming right up front, and my friend's house is still here, so that means he's safe. Now he's coming here in front, but it looks like my friend just disappeared, and literally his house vanished, and also a new house appeared. And this happens because now there's a new player living here, and he's coming into his house. This is really weird. People disappear, and then someone else shows up to replace that person. Now both of them are coming here, and it looks like my friend really did disappear. He really vanished from here, and this is really weird because he's literally my friend. Now it's 12 o'clock at night, and there are 6 hours left to finish playing Brookhaven for 24 hours. There's not much time left to complete this, but I have to find out the truth about what's happening. He said, there's a letter. Guys, this can't be true. I'm coming here, and there really is a letter here, and I don't know what's written, so I'm going to pick it up. Perfect. I picked up the letter, and here it says that I should go to the mountains, but I don't understand why that's written. But now I put the letter back here, and I can't show them what's written, especially because if they go to the mountains, they're going to disappear. So I'm going to investigate this myself. He said, tell me what's in the letter. This is urgent. Look, I'm sorry, but I can't say that. Now he's holding this item, and he said, tell me what's in the letter now. And guys, this is terrible. They really want to know what's in the letter, but I have to get out of here quickly. I'm running back here, and I'm going to leave before it's too late. I really have to escape from here, especially because both of them are already coming after me. I don't know how I'm going to escape from here, but I had an idea. I'm going to take this exact car, and that way I'll be able to escape from here. They're even coming right behind me, but their car is really close to mine. Now it's 3 in the morning and I'm in a police chase against my own friends. They helped me all this time, but now they're chasing me because they want to know the truth. But now I'm going to press a button here, and I finally managed to run away. I'm even coming here at maximum speed, and now I managed to lose them. But apparently up here in the mountain there's something really strange. We have this laboratory, and I'm arriving here to see what this is, especially because the letter asked me to come here, to this laboratory in the middle of the mountain. So now I'm coming inside, but there's a really weird scientist here, and I don't know who this scientist is. He said, congratulations, you were the only one who woke up from the experiment. Look, I don't know what he's talking about, but I just woke up here, and apparently I'm in this bed. He said, everything that happened wasn't real. It was a simulation, and I don't know what he's talking about, but I want to know what time it is. He even picked up his phone and is checking here. He said, it's 6 in the morning, and I actually managed to complete the challenge of playing Brookhaven for 20 hours in the game. But there are several players here, and I recognize them. This is the FBI player, this is my friend who was arrested, and this is my other friend who ate snacks. I said, where are the others? Because there are several players who aren't here. He said, the others weren't real. They were artificial intelligences. Okay, this is really weird. It looks like we actually live in the future, where everyone here has the same house, and we live in a much more modern Brookhaven, and everything that happened here was simply a simulation. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.